Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much to everyone who has been subscribing lately. I'm so excited to have new subscribers, and I'm also really excited to sit down and film today because I have not got to film in a while. I've been incredibly busy lately. Just to give you an example of how busy I have been, one of my favorite things to do is reading, and I usually read every single day. It's kind of like a self-care activity that I do not compromise on, and I have not sat down to read a book in maybe a month and a half. So that just shows you how busy I have been, and that is why I have not already filmed this video. I've been uploading about once every couple weeks, but I'm going to try to start back uploading more often. I've just had so much going on lately. This video I wanted to film on the first day of summer, but I was not able to film it until now, but that's okay. We're only a month or so into summer, I believe, so it's still summertime and people are into these fragrances right now. So I'm going to film it today and hopefully get it uploaded as soon as possible. But before we get into the video, I did want to mention the post that I made a few days ago in case you didn't see it, or if you're not subscribed to my channel. I'm going to be posting the link for that opportunity into the description box. So if this is something that interests you, definitely check it out. They're a legit company that's been around for years and years, and they do have opportunities on their website to take part in product studies or product reviews and surveys that are related to the things that you and I are a fan of, such as fragrance and body care. So that is really, really cool. And I got to do that the other day and I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to share that with you all. Not every survey or product test on the website is to do with body care and fragrance. Sometimes it's on other topics or other products. But I still wanted to share it with you all in case you all might be interested in it. And if you are, definitely use my link to sign up, because when you do that, you will get $5 into your account immediately for free. So I hope you guys enjoy that opportunity. And if you do end up trying it out, let me know what you think about the website, because I enjoy it and I use it all the time. So the last fragrance video that I did was on my fruity floral fragrances, which I have been wearing. And then I've also started wearing these fruity fragrances and tropical fragrances. Really enjoying them and really excited to talk about them. I do have one in here that I'm going to start with that would have been really good for my fruity floral fragrance video, but I did not have this fragrance whenever I filmed that video, so I thought I would include it in here. So this one is sweet and fruity and delicious and a little bit floral, because it does have that floral note in there, the muguet petals. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, so if you know, let me know in the comment section. But this is just a sweet, fruity, floral fragrance. It's summery, and I think it is not so much tropical as it is more of just like a summertime scent. But it's really good, and also it does remind me of the color pink, so I think it's interesting that they put it into pink packaging. But this is really good. I got it recently at the semi-annual sale, and again, this would have made a really good fragrance for my fruity floral video that I did a while back, but I just got this one recently, so I thought I would include it here since it is a summertime scent. Okay, so next I have a coconut fantasy right here. This is really good. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you've probably already heard me talk about this one, because I have talked about Body Fantasies fragrances many, many times in my videos. But this is just a true coconut scent, and it's really good. It's got like the creaminess of coconut without being too gourmand in a way that wouldn't be fun to wear in the summertime. So really like this one, and I believe it has tiare flower in here because it looks like there's some little tiare flowers on the packaging, and it smells like it has it in there, and it has a little bit of a perfuminess to it, but it's really, really good, and I really like it, and I'm excited to start wearing this one because I haven't actually worn this one yet, but it is really good and I really like it. Okay, and then next in my Body Fantasies collection, I have this Ocean Mist fragrance mist. Really like this one. And it smells exactly like what it says. It's so good. I really like this fragrance because it's so unique. Like, it actually smells like whenever you are at the beach and you walk outside and you're smelling of like the air and stuff. Like, that's what this smells like, but sweeter. And it's just really good, and it's so unique. It just makes it such a good scent. But this is another one of my body fantasies that I consider a tropical or summer fragrance. And I don't know if this has like a lot of like summer fruits in it, but it's definitely a scent that's perfect for summertime, as you know, the name implies, ocean mist, because that's what it smells like, and it's really, really good. If you've never tried this fragrance, I highly recommend it, and I definitely plan to either get another bottle of this or get like a big bottle or several small bottles because I really like this one. So yeah. Okay, and then next I have Berry Spill by Victoria's Secret. On the back it says, strawberry so juicy it overflows, sparkling with orange and blonde woods. So this is just a strawberry citrus scent, and it's really good. I've never actually worn it that much, but I'm looking forward to getting a lot of use out of it. Victoria's Secret does a lot of like berry scents, and a lot of them are like darker berries that kind of make me think more of like cooler weather. But with this one having the strawberries and the citrus, it definitely makes me think of summertime, so I wanted to include it. Okay, so next we have Tahiti Island Dream by Bath & Body Works. This is one that I talked about in my video that I did where I talked about the fragrances that I got from the semi-annual sale this year. This was my favorite one from the semi-annual sale. Really, really like this. On the back it says the fragrance notes are fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, lush frangipani, I believe that's how you pronounce that, and Tahitian vanilla musk. It says, take a trip around the world. Enjoy this fragrance inspired by a Tahitian white sand getaway. So really, really like this one. I think that Bath & Body Works did such a good job on this fragrance. And this was, like I said, my favorite one from semi-annual sale. And I do wish they would have had more fragrances like this. And also, I feel like we didn't really get a lot of like brand new tropical fragrances this year whenever Bath & Body Works brought back out their tropical fragrances and then brought out new ones. So I really appreciate this scent, and again, I wish they would have had more like this at semi-annual sale that were more like unique and stuff. But either way, this was my favorite one that I got, and I was glad they at least had this one. And I hope they will do some more unique fragrances like this, especially for like the tropical releases, because I really like this one and I just love the way it smells. You definitely smell pretty much all of the fragrance notes that are in here, and they just blend together so well to just create a really unique tropical scent. So yeah, this one is really, really good. So next up is Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. Now this one is actually a little bit similar to the last one I showed you guys because it does have the kiwi note in it. Similar to this one has kiwi blossom. So you can smell the kiwi in this one a little bit. It just kind of blends in with the other fragrance notes to create its own unique fragrance. But this one is more like the kiwi is one of like the main components of the fragrance. So on the back it says golden kiwi, juicy starfruit, and solar woods. And it says breathe in the sweet scent of fresh kiwi and starfruit while relaxing on a tranquil beach. Welcome to Thailand. So this one, like I said, the sweet kiwi is like one of the main components of the fragrance. So you've got the kiwi and the starfruit, and that's mainly what you smell from this. So this one is different in that way from Tahiti Island Dream, but this one is really, really good. And this smells sort of like, I've heard it compared to the scent of Starburst, and I would agree with that. It's just like a really sweet, strong, candy, tropical, fruity sort of scent. It's just really, really good, and I really like this one. I can't remember if I got a backup of this one or not, but it's definitely one that I consider backup worthy. And if I don't have a backup and they come back out with this one, I will probably either buy it again or get myself a backup of it. It's really, really good. Okay, so next on the list is Tropidelic by Bath & Body Works. So I had considered putting this one into the fruity floral fragrance video that I did, but the reason I did not, but this one does not actually contain any fruit notes in it. It just kind of smells sort of like a fruity floral scent. The fruitiness though that I get when I smell this is not like really strong. It's just, it smells like it has some fruit in it, but it really doesn't have that much of like a fruitiness to it. It's more of like a floral fragrance, a tropical floral fragrance. So for that reason, because it didn't have any fruit in it, I did not include this in my fruity floral video, but it definitely smells very floral and just a little bit fruity. The fragrance notes are irresistible passion flower, ylang ylang, and misty rainforest. So this is just a really good tropical floral, and I really like the way this smells. This smells a lot like a skin scent to me, like a sexy skin scent, and you can really smell the passion flower in here. It's just so good. This scent was controversial when it came out, and there were people that really liked it, and there was people that didn't like it. And I am a person who enjoys this scent very much, and I haven't actually worn it yet. I think I might have worn it one time, but I'm definitely planning to start wearing it a lot more now since I'm into like my summer fragrances and stuff. And one of the perfumes that I want to pair this with is Glow by JLo, because this right here is a skin scent, and I think it's going to pair really well with Tropidelic. So I'm really excited to wear Tropidelic and pair it with this fragrance right here. I just think they're going to go so well together. If you have Tropidelic, let me know in the comment section if you have worn it yet and what you have paired it with, because that's what I'm looking forward to pairing it with. And if I find any other skin scents in my collection, that I may try it with those fragrances as well. But yeah, I think that'll make a really good combination. So next on the list, I have this Mango and Lime Fine Fragrance Body Mist. This is by Love Beauty and Planet, and this is a really good one that smells really good. On the back it says, uplift and invigorate your skin and senses with this vibrant mist infused with tropical sweet mango and bright notes of invigorating lime. So this is a really good one, and I'm a huge fan of summer fragrances in general, but especially these like tropical fruity fragrances like this, like the mango. So good. And I have a lot of fragrances like this, and what I like to do with them is I like to like layer them together and blend them together and just throw different ones together, even if it's like, you know, sort of random, or sometimes I'll pick some with like the same notes and like layer them together. But I love just putting these different like tropical fruits and summer fruits together and just coming up with different layering ideas. And this is one that I layer with a lot of different things, and really like this one. So yeah, I'm excited to use this one and try to get a lot of use out of it. One of the fragrances that I like to blend this one with is the Pineapple and Papaya Fine Fragrance Body Mist. That's also by Love Beauty and Planet. And this one is on the same like page as the one I just showed you guys. Just a really good, like vibrant, tropical, fruity summertime fragrance. And I really like this one. Again, this is another one that I like to wear alone or throw it together with something else and just come up with different layering ideas. And yeah, really like it, again, by itself or mixed with another tropical fruity fragrance. So it's really good. And on the back it says, ignite your inner radiance and glow up with this vibrant blend of pineapple and sweet papaya. Transport yourself to a tropical paradise. So again, these types of fragrances are some of my favorite fragrances. Summer fragrances in general are one of my favorite fragrance categories of all time, but I really love these like juicy, tropical, fruity fragrances so much. So yeah, this is a favorite. Really like this, and I'm super excited to start wearing it. So like some of these I have been wearing, and then some of them I have not even got to yet. So when I say I'm excited to start wearing them, I haven't even got to them yet, but I'm excited to wear them. Okay, so next is Pop Jelly Fresh and Clean. So this is a flanker of Fresh and Clean that Victoria's Secret came out with earlier this year. And the fragrance notes in this are Guava Splash, Candy Apple, and Shimmer Velour. So I talked about this in a haul video where I had purchased this fragrance, and I talked about how much I really like this, but that to me it was more of a summertime fragrance, so I was going to save it for that time, and now is that time. I'm super excited to get this one out and start wearing it. It's just really fruity and really sweet and really good, and you really smell the guava in here and the candy apple, and that just makes a lovely, beautiful, delicious combination. So yeah, this one's really good, and I'm excited to start using it. So next, by Pink by Victoria's Secret, is this Honey Passion Fruit Fragrance Mist, and this has notes of juicy passion fruit, honey nectar, and coconut palms. This one is also really good. This is just another summer fruity fragrance, and this is actually, I believe, a flanker of their honey mist, which is also a really good fragrance, but that one to me is not really a summertime fragrance. However, this one is. This one smells nothing like the original version of just honey. This smells like what it says. It smells like the juicy passion fruit, the honey nectar, and the coconut palms. Whereas the original honey has more of just like a sweet gourmand type of vibe to it. This is more of like a summer fruity fragrance. But yeah, this one is really good, and another one that I'm excited to start wearing. Okay, so next I have Siren Serenade by Victoria's Secret, and on the front it says Ocean Breeze and Juicy Apricot. And on the back it says iridescent pearls illuminate sunny starfruit and fresh watermelon under the sea. So I like the packaging of this one, and even with like the description they give here, this is giving me all the mermaid vibes. So I really like that about this. And then the name of it is Siren Serenade. So this is definitely a mermaid fragrance, and I really like this one. I do believe that I have more from this collection. I may even have them in here with these fragrances, or I may have them somewhere else. But this one is really good, and I bought this one earlier this year, and I think I might have worn this one time already, but I can't remember. This does have the apricot in it, so perfect for springtime. That's why I say I might have already worn it, but I don't remember. But yeah, it smells like what it says. It's got the apricot and the star fruits and the watermelon, and then it says Ocean Breeze and Under the Sea. So I guess it's implying that this is also sort of a breezy and a little bit of an aquatic scent. So if you're a person who's into anything to do with mermaids and you want a fragrance that makes you feel like a mermaid, I would say this one is it, because it's got mermaid written all over it. From the way the packaging looks to the name of the packaging, or the name of the fragrance, and the description, and just the way the fragrance smells in general. But yeah, this is another good summer one that I'm excited to get into using. Okay, so then I've got Victoria's Secret's Pure Seduction Soul. On the back it says Orange Mimosa, Dewy Pineapple, a sunny spin on Pure Seduction. So I absolutely love Pure Seduction by Victoria's Secret. So usually any of the flankers I really like too, because most of the time, at least most of the ones that I have that are Pure Seduction flankers, they smell a lot like Pure Seduction. And in my opinion, this one smells a good bit like Pure Seduction, but with some citrus thrown in. So that's what it smells like to me. You can smell the orange in here, and I think I smell the pineapple a little bit, but then this has got that like juicy fruitiness to it that comes from the original Pure Seduction at the same time. So this one is just really good and perfect for summertime. Love it. Okay, and then I've got another Victoria's Secret fragrance right here. This is Electric Mango. On the front it says Exotic Guava and Passion Fruit. And on the back it says Juicy Pineapple, Spices Up, Salty Driftwood, Tropic Like It's Hot. So this collection came out not too long ago. And I believe this is the only one from that collection that I ended up purchasing and keeping. I didn't really care for the other ones, but I did like this one because this one is more of like a tropical. I think most of them were meant to be kind of like a tropical scent, you know, geared towards summer, a little bit beachy. But this one to me was the only one that I really cared for because it's got those like vibrant like fruits in there, and you can really smell like the juiciness from, you know, all the different fruits like the pineapple and the mango and the guava and the passion fruit. So this is my kind of fragrance, and I really like this. I wish that the other ones had been more like this one, or if they had at least had maybe one more that was really juicy and really fruity. I would have probably kept that one because I think I bought several, but I ended up taking some of them back. This was the only one that I really liked. But I feel like with Bath & Body Works this year, we were limited on the tropical fragrances that came out. So I was excited to see any new fragrances with Victoria's Secret that were tropical. But again, anything like this with lots of like fruits in here, especially these like tropical fruits, this is just so good, and I love like these types of fragrances. So yeah, really like this one. And again, I was really excited to see anything like this that Victoria's Secret was coming out with, because from Bath & Body Works, we really didn't get anything new. I think we might have got like maybe 2 or 3 new fragrances at the most that were tropical. So I was really excited about this one, and I really like it. Okay, so next I've got a guest fragrance. This is Mykonos Breeze, and I don't have the fragrance notes on this one, but this is like a shimmer fragrance, and I believe that I got this from Ross or TJ Maxx, but I don't really remember. I do have another one of these fragrances, and I thought that I had it over here with me, but I don't think that I do, because I think I actually moved it to my Project Use It Up. So this is the other one. This was over in my Project Use It Up, so I went and grabbed it so I would have it here for this video. This is Miami Vibes by Guess. And then again, the other one is Mykonos Breeze by Guess. And this one right here is a lot better in my opinion. This one to me smells okay. So this one smells very tropical, very fruity, very watery, like a melon type of watery, like a watermelon or something like that, or like a honeydew melon. It's definitely got some melon notes in here, and then it's just got like that sweet summertime fruitiness fragrance in it as well. And so it's just really, really good. And then it's also got that like tropical sweetness to it, aside from the melon notes that are in here. And then it says breeze, so probably some palm notes, I would say. It's just really good, really sweet, but at the same time a little bit breezy and cool. And I could see why they would name it Mykonos Breeze, because that's what it makes me think of. But anyway, I really like this one. And I will get a lot of use out of this one. The other one is Miami Vibes. This one I don't care for as much, but it's okay. And I like it enough that I would like to have it in my Project Use It Up and get it used up. But it's not one that I would like repurchase or anything like that. But this one smells a little bit more like it's got some coconut in it, and it's a little bit more perfumey. Again, it's not a bad scent. I just don't love it as much as I really enjoy the other one. So I would definitely choose Mykonos Breeze over Miami Vibes any day. But I did put the Miami Vibes in my Project Use It Up so I can just get it used up and push it out of my collection. So next we have Island Market by Victoria's Secret. This is a really, really good fragrance. It's got the passion fruit and the tiger lily On the back, it says passion fruit, tiger lily, and fresh grapefruit this way to the market. So this one is really, really good. This is another really good, like, summer tropical fruity type of fragrance, because it's not just tropical and it's not just fruity. It's got the fruits in it that you specifically associate with like tropical locations. So really like this one. And again, these are some of my favorite types of fragrances, the ones that are really juicy and fruity and bold and have sort of like that tropical fruitiness to them. So what I like about this one is it's really, really sweet, and you can smell the passion fruit in here, and you can also smell the tiger lily and the grapefruit. It's really bold, really juicy, really sweet, and not only is it sweet and juicy and fruity, it's got those like tropical fruits in there. So really, really like this one, and really excited to get some use out of it. Okay, so next I have Pineapple and Shea by Victoria's Secret. And on the back it says, glow with the scent of pineapple and shea, botanical inspiration, complete happiness. So this is part of their botanical line, and I really like that line, and I like this particular fragrance. I purchased this one earlier this year thinking that this fragrance probably wasn't going to be anything that special, just another pineapple scent. But I really like this fragrance right here because it has the pineapple, and you would think, or I thought whenever I read the name, Pineapple and Shea, again, I just thought this would just be your run-of-the-mill average pineapple scent, that the shea really wouldn't stand out. But it actually does, and it sweetens this up and makes it a little bit more of a softer, feminine scent. So I really like this one, and this is one that, again, you can smell the shea in it, but it doesn't turn it into some sort of super gourmand fragrance that's too heavy and thick for summertime or anything like that. So really like this one, and really excited to get some use out of it. Okay, so then next I have Love Spell Splash, and on the back it says raspberry glisten, peach tea, love spell makes a splash. So this is another good summer fruity fragrance. I think I said earlier this year that raspberry makes me think more of the springtime, and so does peach. So this is one that would be a good fruity fragrance for the springtime, but it's also really good for summer as well, because I believe these particular fragrances, the Splash flankers, came out during the summertime, and they were more geared towards summer. So it's definitely a summer scent, but it would also be good for like spring as well. But Love Spell is another Victoria's Secret fragrance that I really, really like, and a lot of the flankers of Love Spell I like as well. But yeah, this is a good one, and I'm excited to use it too. Okay, and then I have Tropical Nectar, and this is by Pink by Victoria's Secret, and it says the fragrance notes are pulpy passion fruit, breezy palms, and mango nectar. This is a really good one, and just another tropical fruity fragrance. This one has that passion fruit in there, and the breezy palms, and the mango nectar. So I'm going to smell it real quick. So yeah, just another really bold, tropical, fruity, zesty, sweet type of fragrance. And this is one that came out earlier this year while it was still cold weather. And after I purchased this one, I just went ahead and put it in my closet to save it for this time of year. And so I'm excited to bring it out and start using it now. And then I have this Care Bears lotion over here. This was not supposed to be part of this video. I've had this sitting over here for a little while, and I just haven't moved it. So it just happened to still be over there, so just ignore that. But it is a strawberry lotion, so it will go well with a lot of these fragrances, which is one of the reasons that I left it sitting there. But I have so many like summer related like body lotions and things. I have so many different ones that I could wear with these that are like I said, geared towards the summer. They're tropical and fruity, and just really good for like pairing with like these fragrances and stuff like this. So I didn't sit it over here just so I could use it with these. I just happened to sit it there and I haven't moved it again. So then I have this Hibiscus Fruit Punch Fragrance Mist by Goose Creek. Really like this one, and I wore this one the other day. I really like fruit punch. I like hibiscus, and I have a lot of fragrances that are body mist and perfumes that have hibiscus notes. I love hibiscus notes, and I have a perfume by, I believe, Anne Klein that's just called Hibiscus. So yeah, that one would pair with this one really well. I don't know if I actually paired them together the other day or not. I can't remember, but that's something that I will probably do in the near future, is pair those two together, and for obvious reasons. But again, I really like hibiscus. I really like fruit punch as well. So hibiscus and fruit punch together is just such a delicious combination. I also really like hibiscus teas. Like, I like the way they taste and the way they smell. So, you know, I was pretty sure I was going to like this one, and I really do. You really smell the hibiscus in this one, and you also smell the fruit punch as well. So this is just a really good one. This is another one that, the way I was describing some of the other ones that are perfect for like layering with other tropical summer fruity fragrances, this is perfect for that as well. This is one that you can wear alone, or you can just pair it with some other things, and pair it with fragrances that have very similar notes, or pair it with fragrances that have very different tropical fruity notes, and just come up with your own sort of scent. And I love doing that with these types of fragrances, and this is one that's really good for that. So yeah, it's a really good one. Really like it. And then I have one of my all-time favorites by Bath & Body Works. This is Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. This one is so good, and it's so perfect for the summertime, and it's just really fruity, and it has a very unique scent to it because of the passion fruit and the banana flower together. Really like this one, and I'm excited to use this one and get some use out of it. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of this one left, but it's okay because they bring this one back like every year, and I can always buy it again. But I really like this one, and I'm excited to get some use out of it. Okay, so next I have Watermelon Mojito by Bath & Body Works. I actually wore this one a few days ago and really enjoyed it. In the back it says watermelon soda, pink rum, and cane sugar. It says, follow the sweet breeze to a tiki bar on the beach. Your island resort awaits. So really like this one. If you watched my summer lip balm video, I have many lip balms that I like to pair with the various fragrances that I have, and I was able to pair a watermelon lip balm with this, and it went really well together. So that's something that I'm also enjoying doing with my tropical fragrance mist or summertime fragrance mist, is I like to pair different lip balms and things with them, and I have a lot of different ones to choose from, so I'm able to come up with many different combinations. So I'm enjoying doing that this summer as well. Okay, and then I have another favorite from Bath & Body Works. This is Pink Pineapple Sunrise. A lot of people really like this fragrance, and they come back out with it every single year. On the back it says, sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar are the fragrance notes. And then it says, sweeten your day as you watch the pink sunrise, kiss the horizon, welcome to paradise. So a really good one that Bath & Body Works comes out with every single year. This is one that I hope they will continue to come out with every year. They do have some that they bring back every year that I don't care for, and that I don't really understand why they keep bringing back, because I don't think that they're as popular as the other ones, such as Waikiki Beach Coconut. Like, I detest that scent at this point, but for some reason they always bring it back, and I wish they would just bring out new fragrances in place of some of those tropical fragrances. But this is one that I would like to see, you know, continue to come back every year. This one's really good. It's like a pineapple scent, but as the name implies, Pink Pineapple Sunrise, this also has something in it that reminds me of the color pink. And I believe it's the Oh, it doesn't. I was thinking this had sugar crystals in it, but it doesn't. Okay, so it does not have sugar crystals, but it does have palm sugar. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what's in it that gives it that sugar crystals type of scent that makes me think of the color pink. But it also says sweet pink pineapple, so maybe there's some type of difference in the pineapple note that they put in here than what they put in other fragrances that have pineapple in them. But either way, it's a really good pineapple fragrance that, again, makes me think of sort of like a sugar crystal type of pineapple scent. So it just smells kind of like I said, it smells like pineapple. It's sweet. It's sugary. So it kind of smells like a pineapple candy, sugary sweetness kind of fragrance. Really, really good. Highly recommend it if you have never tried it. Okay, and then I also have Watermelon Lemonade by Bath & Body Works. This is what I'm wearing today. On the back it says watermelon ice, sparkling water, and sugared lemon. And it says, life's never been so sweet. So this is just like what it says, watermelon lemonade. It's really, really good. And I actually paired this with a lemon EOS lip balm. And then I also had a watermelon lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. So I wore those two lip balms and lip glosses together, and I sprayed on this, and it all smelled good and tasted good and coordinated together so well. So that was a lot of fun. But that's just another like variation of like my fragrance hobby. I like to obviously pair my fragrances together and pair them with other body care. But I also like to pair them with various like lip balms and lip glosses as well. So really enjoyed doing that today, and really enjoyed this fragrance as well. This one really wakes up the senses, and it's super invigorating. So really like it. And if you see these little marks on the back, this is just where I like to keep up with how much of the fragrance that I use during the season. This is not from like a project use it up or anything like that. I just like to keep up with how much I'm using throughout the season. And I do this with my fragrances that I use a lot of, such as my gourmand fragrances. I did a video earlier this year, I believe, at the end of winter, where I talked about how much of my gourmand fragrances that I used or used up over the winter time. So I'm doing that with my summer fragrances too, and I might do a similar video at the end of the summer. So y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, so next I have this fragrance by OP. This is called Mermaid Vibes. I actually have this one in the mist and in the perfume. This is a really good one that I've had for a while. On the back it says the fragrance notes are sea salt, cucumber slice, dewy melon, water lily, cyclamen, I believe that's how it's pronounced, but I'm not 100% sure, freesia, violet leaves, and sheer musk. So this is just sort of like a cucumber melon type of scent, but it's also got a little bit of those florals in there. And then the florals also sweeten this up just a little bit more. So this is just sort of like a sweeter version of like a cucumber melon scent. Really like this one. And this is one that, like I said, I've had it for a while. So I will probably use this one up this year. Okay, and then next I've got Sun-Washed Citrus by Bath & Body Works. On the back it says sugared lemons, mandarin, and agave nectar are the fragrance notes. And it says bright fruits fill your picnic basket as you relax in the warm summer sun. So this is just exactly what it says. This is just a bright citrus scent. It's very bold and smells like lemons and oranges mixed together. Really, really good. And this is one that is not only good by itself, this is a great like mixer scent. You can mix this with so many different things to change up whatever fragrance you're wearing and just make it a little bit more bright and invigorating. Really, really like this one. And again, I like to wear it alone or just mix it with something else. Really good. Okay, so next I've got this Golden Mango Lagoon fragrance by Bath & Body Works. This one has fragrance notes of sunny mango, saltwater woods, and coral blooms. It says, escape to a sun-splashed lagoon and wade in sparkling waters. Your island resort awaits. So again, this is one of those types of fragrances that I really like, where not only is it tropical, it's got those like tropical fruits that are in it too. So really, really like it. And this one is a little bit beachy because it's got the saltwater woods and the coral blooms. Really good. This one, the mango really stands out in it, and I also cannot wait to start wearing this one because I have not worn it in a while, and I really, really love mango scents. I really love all types of like summer, bold, fruity fragrances, but especially those fruity fragrances that are like sort of like tropical fruits. Really like it, so I'm excited to get some use out of that one. Okay, and then next I have Peach Bellini by Bath & Body Works. This is very summer fruity in my opinion. On the back it says succulent peach, sparkling prosecco, and sweet orange. So peach sort of specifically makes me think of the springtime, but it also could definitely be worn during other seasons. But with it being fruity, it definitely makes me think of the summertime as well. And then this one has the orange in here on top of that. And then with like the prosecco note, it sort of gives it a little bit of a fun, bubbly feel, without being too bubbly like some of the fragrances that are a little bit overdone. Like we get a lot of those fragrances from Bath & Body Works that are like drink inspired fragrances, and a lot of times it's just something that's like really, really bubbly, and that's like all you smell is like the bubbliness and just like a slight variation from the last fragrance they came out with like that. But this one is not like that at all. Like with this one you smell mainly the peach and the orange. And then the Prosecco just gives it a little bit more of a flair. You don't really smell the bubbliness that much. It just kind of makes it more of like a fun drink type of scent. And I really like this fragrance. When I first got this one, I decided I was going to save it for like the warmer weather and bring it out and wear it during the summertime. I might have worn this once. It looks like I have worn this at least once. So I probably wore it during the springtime, but I'm excited to wear it now and get a lot of use out of it. Okay, so next we have Endless Weekend by Bath & Body Works. This is another classic Bath & Body Works scent. On the back it says the fragrance notes are summer mandarin, blue coconut water, and vanilla sandalwood. Crush on this fun fragrance and dream of happy days. So really like this one because this is one of those carefree, fun type of fragrances. As the name implies, Endless Weekend. This reminds me of like a spur of the moment, like beach trip or something, or road trip, where you just want to drop everything and get away for a while, and you just want to be careless and have fun. That's what this fragrance reminds me of. I feel like this is what you would pick up and toss in your bag if you were just throwing a bag together at the last minute and going on a road trip or something. I feel like this is the fragrance you would choose for that. That's what this makes me think of. So I feel like the name fits it really well. But this is just a summery fragrance that is beachy, and you smell the blue coconut water in here, which I really like because sometimes in fragrances we just get coconut notes, but I like when they change it up with actual like coconut water instead of, you know, just a straight up coconut scent, because they do smell different. So with this one you do smell the mandarin and the coconut, and I feel like it's probably the vanilla sandalwood that gives this a little bit more of like a perfumey touch, but a really good fragrance, so I'm excited to wear it. Also, while I'm on the subject, this fragrance right here pairs really well with Endless Weekend. So even though this coconut fragrance is a little bit different than the coconut in Endless Weekend, these two pair really well together. And I think it's because they both sort of have like a little bit more of like a perfume quality to them. These go together really well. So sometimes I will pair these together. Okay, so next we have Pink Watermelon Blast by Bath & Body Works. I love this fragrance so much, and this is another one of my favorite types of fragrances. This is one of those like bold, fruity, juicy, summer fruity types of scents, where you've got like that watermelon in there that makes you think obviously of the summertime. It's super fruity and bold and juicy. And it does remind me of the color pink because this has that like bold, fun, flirty sweetness to it, which is another type of fragrance that I really like. So really love this fragrance for that reason. I feel like the packaging does not do this fragrance justice at all. They definitely should have made the packaging bold and pink. But anyway, the fragrance notes on the back are juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. It says sparks fly and fireworks light up the sky. It's the star-spangled season. So this is a really good fragrance. Very bold, juicy watermelon fragrance that reminds me of the color pink. Really like it. So this fragrance is right up my alley for both of those reasons. It's got the summer juicy fruitiness to it, and then on the other hand it's got the bold sweetness to it that reminds me of the color pink. So really like this one, and I'm super excited to wear it. Okay, and then next I have Summer Melody by Bath & Body Works. So this is my second bottle of Summer Melody. I went through a whole bottle of this last year whenever I got this fragrance. On the back it says Golden Honeydew, Bronzed Vanilla. And then it says, like the first notes of the song you know is going to be your summer anthem. This fragrance shines with positivity, fun, and sunny happiness. So when I first smelled of this fragrance, when Bath & Body Works originally came out with it, I thought it was okay, but I didn't really feel like it was anything special. But then the more I smelled of it, the more I wanted to get it. And once I started using it, it quickly became a favorite. This to me was a really good like mixer fragrance. So I could wear it by itself, but I also like to pair it with anything else that I was wearing, because it really seemed to make the fragrance a little bit sweeter and just better. So I wore this a lot to mix with like other fragrances, but it's also really good on its own. And again, this is my second bottle of it, so it's just a good fragrance that I'm excited to get some use out of. I'm not as crazy about it as I was when I went through the first bottle, but I do still like it, so I'm excited to wear it some this summer. Okay, so then I have another fragrance. This is by Find Your Happy Place, and it's called Just Wanna Have Sun. This was one of their limited edition fragrances. Down here it says juicy citrus and sweet mango. And on the back it says sunshine-filled days and balmy nights, beach trips and pool dips, enjoying the longer days, soaking up sun rays. This ultrafine mist leaves skin scented with notes of juicy citrus, golden amber, pineapple blossoms, and sweet mango. So this is another one that I've already gone through a bottle of. This was a backup that I purchased last year because I realized how much I really liked this fragrance, because this is the type of fragrance that's right up my alley. It's juicy, it's bold, it's fruity, it's summer fruity, and it's tropical fruity. And it's one that is so good alone, and it's also really good paired with other fragrances that are similar, such as this fragrance right here, Pineapple and Papaya. This is one that I paired it with a lot. And I also paired it with many of my other fragrances as well, because it's just so good. So I really like this one. I'm very excited to wear it and get some use out of it, but I'm also excited to pair it with some other things as well. So then I have this other fragrance by Bath & Body Works. No, this is by Goose Creek. It's called Dragon Fruit Splash. This one is very similar to the one that I showed you guys earlier, the Hibiscus Fruit Punch. It's very similar to this one, but this one is different in its own way. It's got the dragon fruit in there, and I'm not sure what the other notes are because I didn't put them on the bottle. Just another really good summer fruity, tropical fruity type of scent that is really good on its own, and also good mixed with a lot of these other fragrances that I have showed you guys. So really excited to wear this one and get some use out of it as well. And then last on the list is probably, I'm not going to say it's my favorite of all time because I have so many that I like so much, but this one's definitely at the top of my list. This is Tiki Bay Island Margarita, and I do not have the fragrance notes to it, but this smells like a sweet, salty margarita scent. So absolutely so good, so beachy, so tropical. It's not necessarily fruity, but it's very summertime and very tropical, very beachy, and it's just so delicious. Like when I smell this, I feel like my thirst is quenched. It's just so good. So I really hope that Bath & Body Works will come back out with this fragrance. They always come back, like I said, with certain tropical scents year after year, and some of them they bring back every year. And I mean, I guess they base that on their sales, like what sells the most. I'm not really sure, but I just don't see how Waikiki Beach coconut could sell enough that they would want to bring that one back every year, because I can't stand that scent. Um, and then I think there's some other ones that they bring back like every year, and it's like, you know, I feel like instead of those, they need to bring back some other ones, or they need to come out with new ones. You know what I mean? But this is one that I absolutely wish they would bring back. So if you guys, if Bath and Body Works watches this video, please bring this scent back. I love this scent so, so much. And I know that they do listen to their buyers, and that you can, you know, leave them requests of scents to bring back. I believe that I have left them a request for this one before. But, you know, I think they go off of what requests they're getting the most of, and just probably whatever they decide they want to bring back. I think they at least listen to the customers a little bit, though. So this is one that every time I'm able to request it from Bath & Body Works again, whether it's on their Facebook page, or I'm calling into customer service for something, or whatever I'm doing, if I find a way to request this, I'm going to request it. I do know that they have a special place on their website where you can request for fragrances to be brought back. So I need to go on there and do that as well, because I really wish they would bring this one back. I love it so much. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite of all time, of summer fragrances from Bath & Body Works. Love this one so much. And again, I hope they will bring this one back. Do you guys have a favorite tropical or summer fragrance from Bath & Body Works, or like a summer fruity fragrance? Let me know in the comments what your favorite fragrance is. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. Hey everybody, so the website that I mentioned earlier in the video will be posted in the description below. This is the website that paid me $20 to test a free body wash that I got to keep. They will also pay you to do surveys, play video games. There's an option to get cash back when you shop. You can also get paid to scan your receipts, and there's coupons on the website as well. So it's a really cool website, and you can cash out your money through getting like regular cash, or you can get gift cards. So that means like Bath & Body Works gift cards, Sephora gift cards, and more. Use the link in the description so that you get $5 in your account when you join. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.